This project has delayed so much, and to my calculations, I think it was due to the drainage system that they couldn't fix on time. Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Bright Side here, and today we are back here at the Obechebilante interchange. This is one of the oldest ongoing projects in the country so far. They started this project back in 2020, and to date the project is still not completed. It was halted for some due to some debt exchange program that we had as a country, but after that we've been given multiple estimated times of completion, but still not completed so far. In this video, I'm going to give you a tour around the whole place, and you can see that this road in front of Abusokan is not being used anymore. All the vehicles are now using this road, which is like a bypass all the way to the Agbobloshi road. So I'm going to give you an aerial view as well, so you see the current progress of work. So if you are new to this channel, do well to hit that subscribe button. Let me know what your thoughts are by commenting, and also like the video so it is suggested to more viewers like yourselves. So without wasting much time, let's just get into the video. So as usual, we started our video from the Kwame Nkrumah interchange side towards the KANESHIE roundabout. And as you can see, this part of the road is completed except the road markings that needs to be drawn on the road. And another problem which we will be discussing in this video is the sand deposits that pile up on the shoulders of our road, just like we are seeing here. And this is how it is going to be for almost forever, and sometimes it will even grow weed on them. We will be discussing that in a minute. And as you can see, we are swiftly making our way through the traffic heading towards the construction site or the main roundabout. And you can see that all this part of the road is completed except maybe the final layer of asphalt, and as well as the pavement that is being constructed. If you look here to the right side of the screen, that is the road that leads to the KANESHIE market, and it is now receiving asphalt overlay, so it is currently blocked to traffic. So if you want to go to the KANESHIE market, you would have to use this flyover, this middle tier flyover. So if you remember from the intro, I mentioned that all the vehicles are now using a bypass instead of the main road right in front of the Abusokan entrance. Well, that's because they are constructing a huge drainage system right in front of the Abusokan entrance. I covered it in my previous video. Here is the link at the top right if you want to know more about it. So with the kids that were playing the football under the flyover, I feel like if after completion of this whole project, if the bottom of the flyover was prepared in a way and fenced for a little recreational activities, it would benefit the kids in the area. Just like around the Mile 7 roundabout, where the part of the flyover, part of the bottom has been used as a skate park, where the kids in the community come and socialize and skate on weekends. So now let's talk about the flyover itself. As you can see, the flyover is completed except the markings on the road, which is the lines that they usually draw on the road. But I think they will be leaving that to finishing touches. So currently the flyover has received asphalt overlay and everything else, and it is blocked. It is not open to traffic because the other end is still under construction. Unlike this, the Awudome side, the Kaneshie Zongo Junction side is not completed. And one problem that I told you about in the beginning of the video, which is the sand deposits on the shoulders of the road, I feel like that's one thing that is contributing to a lot of flood in Accra, and I'll tell you why in a minute. If you've made it this far, why don't you consider subscribing? So now here is the view of the entrance of Apusokan, where I told you that they are constructing a huge drainage system over here. If you want to know more about the gutter, the size and everything, check out my previous video which I told you about earlier. So here is how the gutters look now that the place is still under construction. And during construction, most of the gutters are left open, which a lot of rubbish and sand end up in them, and they don't unclog it before the work is completed. They just cover it up like that. So which means after the work is completed, there is still like a problem that has been created already. So you see this part, you can tell that the rain washed a lot of sand into the gutter. So just ask yourself, all this sand that is entering the gutter anytime it rains, what does it do? It stays inside the gutter, chokes the gutter, water doesn't flow very well, and then before you realize, Accra is flooded again. So the sand deposits has to be dealt with a lot. So just look at it. So you see what we are talking about. So now, even before the construction is completed, we already have a problem with flooding or with the gutters, which means we are back to square zero. If you didn't even construct the gutters, it would have been better. So I think we really have to take our the sand deposits on the shoulders of our road very seriously. So here is a view of the Awudome side of the road. You can see that all the concrete in the middle are polished so well. I hope we will be polishing them on a regular, like the way Abidjan does. So here is a view of the flyover from here. So with the drainage system and keeping Accra clean as a whole, I feel like, here's my humble opinion, though I stand to be corrected, but I think the old women who have been employed by Zoom Lion to be cleaning the shoulders of our road, to be taking care of this whole waste management thing, is kind of a bad idea, because I feel like they are not strong enough or fit enough to be doing this hard work, because keeping the city clean is not an easy task. Just look at what Bus Top Boys has been doing lately, and I joined them last time to clean the shoulders of the road around Alaju, and it is hard work and old people cannot do this. So I feel like if Zoom Lion is the one that is going to take care of waste management in the city and keeping the city clean, I feel like then they have to employ like the youth, like the strong and young youth, and pay them very good money, and I think they will gladly do the work to keep the city clean. Well, that is my humble opinion. I feel like if we are able to do it like this, it will then help get a lot of rubbish outside the city, because Accra is so dirty and it looks like nobody cares. Accra is super dirty. A lot of Ghanaians don't want to hear this, but it is the truth. There's so much trash in Accra, and also a lot of beggars in the streets and a lot of sellers in the traffic. So many things are wrong in the city, and if you want to become like these fast developing countries or fast developing cities, there are so many things that we have to control. And then with the beggars on the street, I'll be releasing like a whole video of that and how it is affecting the beauty and the aesthetics of the city. So kindly keep glued to my channel and subscribe if you haven't done that already, and I'll keep you updated with everything that comes up. So now this is the bypass that I was telling you about, which goes right beside the Odo River and goes all the way to the road that goes to Agbogloshi. So we are now going to make our way to the other side of the flyover, and the drainage system is at its worst over there. The wastewater is all over the road. It's just a bad place, you know, like it's just a bad situation, and I hope that they will be able to solve the problem as soon as possible, because the residents of this environment or the residents of this area has really suffered at the hands of this construction with the dust and everything. I just hope that they will be able to complete on time, and so that everybody else will be able to enjoy the road. So as I was riding my bike here, I had to raise my leg to prevent the wastewater from splashing into my trousers. It was so bad. And do you know that this project was supposed to be completed, but the last estimated time of completion that was given to the public was in September. And if you remember from my previous video, I said that even if a month is added to it, it will still not suffice. And lo and behold, we are in November, and it still looks like there's a lot of work that has to be done here. And if they don't take their time, they are going to leave a lot of mess, just like the drainage system. If they are not able to do the drainage system very well, in a very short while, all the roads will be coming off. So I think they have to take their time and be effective with the work that they are doing, just as effective as they were with the Spinters flyover, which is almost like 99% complete now. So this is the other end of the flyover, and which also marks an end to our video. Thank you very much for watching. Kindly do well to hit that like button, comment, and let me know what your thoughts are, and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't joined this big family already. So until I see you in the next one, stay safe and be awesome.